everybody. Welcome back into Bayou Time. Harry McCullough here. We're talking Mardi Gras, and we're talking a crew that formed in 1963 in the town of Lockport. It is the Krewe of Apollo, and here to talk about it is the crew president, Rusty Edwards, and Brett Hebert, who's the captain of the crew. Guys, thanks so much for being here. I guess we start off every segment going, hey, we've been through a lot, right? We went through COVID for a couple of years. Then, of course, the storm smacked us all. So we're all ready to get out. But, man, y'all been riding since 1963 down there. A little storm like this wasn't going to stop y'all, right? So y'all ready to roll?
Oh, absolutely.
Yes.
We've been working diligently since the storm to make sure, not only the floats are ready, but the town's ready to have us, as well as all the extra groups that are coming in, which they're just as excited as anybody else, from the townspeople to our riders itself, to be able to get back out in the community and have some fun, get back to some normalcy.
Yeah. So y'all didn't ride last year either, huh?
No.
I don't think anybody did, right? I know y'all were trying to hold out to see if you could, but nobody did. So pent up, everybody ready to go?
Oh yeah, everybody's ready to go. Town's ready. We're hoping for good weather and a good ride.
Yeah. So you guys ride Saturday at noon. So that'll be a good time. Tell me about the parade route itself, and what folks that are in Lockport want to go check y'all out.
So our parade's a tad bit different than most. Most parades are on main highways. Ours touches the main highway a little bit, but we are in and out of our town itself. We try and keep it to where obviously our floats have the easiest chances to turn, but we want to celebrate the town, so it's through the town. Now, for anybody coming from out of town who wants to watch our parade, there's a couple of different areas that they can go to make it a little easier for them to access. One of them is by the Holy Savior Church, Holy Savior Schools. They actually do a paid parking there to help the school out, benefit them some, and it's an area for you to watch. Also, Lockport Middle School is another good area, and around Town Hall itself in Lockport.
Hey, Rusty, what's y'all crew look like? Y'all got good numbers, and how many floats?
We got about 20 floats this year, and after the new members, over 100 members.
Oh, wow. That's a good crew. Mm-hmm. And y'all got bands and
correct.
Lockport and probably Central Lafourche.
Yes, sir.
Central Lockport Middle School bands, a few DJs. I don't know.
We didn't. We have a couple of different outside marching groups coming with us this year. Bands were kind of hard to get because of bus situations, and we're still outside places dealing with COVID. It's hard to get them into us. But for membership, we actually we reached out. We knew that there wasn't going to be any parades further south than us, so we wanted to extend an arm to get some folks involved. So we actually have over 40 members from various crews from south of us, so from LaRose to Golden Meadow.
Oh, that's really good.
And we're real excited to have them with us. I think they're real excited to roll with us. It's a little different from them. They're more used to nighttime parades. We're right in the middle of the day, so you don't get that full day's worth of partying like they're used to.
Yeah. No, that's awesome. That's awesome you can do that, because, look, we all been through a lot. And we were talking a little bit beforehand. Pretty unique experience when the storm came and you guys were able to save most of your floats. Can you tell me about that?
Yeah, so as soon as the storm passed and we were able to get on the roads, we went straight to the den and started putting tarps up and doing what we could to save them from the weather.
And you save all the floats. And you said y'all had like a little association with Lake Charles,
correct.
Right?
Yes.
We're lucky enough to have a large group of dedicated members to our club. And when the storm hit Lake Charles the previous year, we came together as an organization and said, look, let's get what we can get and go help them. Well, in return, they did the same for us. And in the town of Lockport, it's not just a Carnival Club organization that does it. Between the police department, the volunteer fire department, the KC home, the museums, the other groups, they all came together and went. So that reciprocated for us. We had people coming in and reaching out, and luckily for us, they were able to give a bunch of supplies. Once the town didn't need the tarp supplies anymore, they reached out to us and said, hey, look, we know y'all could use them and y'all could store the extra for us. So we went over as soon as we could, grabbed tarps, and our floats are a little different. It's not the Blaine Kern special everybody's used to. We put a lot of hard work into our floats. Everything's handcrafted to fit a title. It's a lot of work that goes into it. So we wanted to make sure we could save everything we could by tarping up to stopping the rain from hitting what was in a messed up den. Now, luckily, it was just one of our 3 dens, well, 2 at the time, dens that were messed up. but still the floats that were in there, you know, we didn't want to lose them. It's a lot of work for a smaller club to get them.
No, look, you're talking about the town of Lockport to have 100 guys in there. That's almost everybody, right? That's a
Close.
great crew, man. So it works through the entire fabric of the community.
Yes.
Let's talk a little bit about that, Rusty, if you can. Is what's it like for this year to be happening after all that's going through this little community?
There's a lot of, everybody's excited, like I said. We all put hard work into it. We all get involved in the community. So it shows us, you know, that we can give back to them some kind of way.
Yeah. Do y'all have royalty in king and queen?
Not this year. This year we have a grand marshal, who's Tyler Detillier, who's also one of our town council members. But he's another one that does a lot in the community.
Right.
But
And how do y'all choose that?
So we come together as a board. Besides myself and Rusty, we also have a treasurer, secretary,
Sure.
and 7 board members. In the years that we don't have royalty, especially with circumstances like this, we kind of come together and nominate, you know, people who have provided for the town, who've helped the town out, who've gone that extra mile. And once we get those names, it makes it really tough to narrow down from there.
Sure.
But after a really long night's process, we were able to come together and decide on Tyler. But it didn't come down to rock, paper, scissors, but it was
Right.
getting close.
Yeah.
Oh, no, that's awesome. And it's all part of it, man. You guys, hope you have great weather, and I appreciate y'all coming, and can't wait to see what's going on this Saturday.
Thank you.
All right, thanks. That'll do it for this edition of Buy Time. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.